Kitten season is quickly approaching, so today we're going to have plenty of tips on how you can help out the kitties of the Arizona Humane Society and here in Maricopa County, as well as a great deal to add some furry friends to your home. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Afternoon and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for joining us again this week. We hope you are enjoying that fun weather out there more than we are here. We're having lots of fun, including Cheyenne over here, who is absolutely beautiful, who we are going to introduce you to in just a minute. And you may be asking yourself, what can I do to humanely help all of the stray cats I see floating around my neighborhood? Well, today we have a great friend of ours who can definitely answer that question. So make sure to stick around for that. And Valentine's Day may have just passed us by, but what we can all agree that everyone needs more precious things in their lives. We'll meet Jewel, who is sure to be a great addition to your precious gem collection. But first, let's meet my adorable little co-host, Nimbus. So for all of you Harry Potter fans out there, you'll know all about the origin of his name, or if you're a fan of clouds, like we're seeing a lot of outside, then this little guy is the one for you. Just like a cloud or a fast-moving broomstick that Harry flies on, Nimbus is a very playful and rambunctious 9-week-old Chihuahua who is always the first to greet people that come to meet him and his siblings, who you'll see later on. This sweetheart has been with us since December and is raring and ready to find his forever home. You can meet him at our Campus for Compassion location today. Now, you saw her earlier in the show, but this sweet girl is truly a beautiful pup who can be a little bit more on the shy side. So, Lisa, please introduce us to Cheyenne.
She is absolutely beautiful. You can see in her face. She is a little nervous. Her owner was arrested for non-animal related items. And so we work with the police departments to make sure that their pets are taken care of. So Cheyenne here is just 1 year old. And if you ever wanted something that looks almost exactly like a wolf to impress your neighbors, you need to come and meet Cheyenne. She is actually a husky, and she's got dark eyes, so she might be a little bit of a shepherd mix. She's got a long nose, but she is absolutely beautiful, and I don't hear her complaining one bit about the weather out there. In fact, she was trotting, right when we took her out of her kennel, trotting through the snow or through the rain and loving every moment of it. So Cheyenne, if you're looking for somebody that's a little bit on the calm side, but is still young. As you can see, she wants to hide behind me. She wasn't real fond of the leash, so pulling on her leash doesn't really work so well with her. Our behavior team worked with her with treats. She is treat motivated when she's a little more comfortable with people. And then they've got her to learn that the leash is a good thing. So dogs like this, our behavior team spends a little bit of extra time with just to bring them out of their shell. But her stunning good looks, I'm sure, will get her a wonderful home. And once she gets comfortable with you, she's going to just fall in love with any family.
Absolutely gorgeous. And she's going to keep your feet warm at night when she's cuddled up next to you when she gets comfortable. Thank you so much, Lisa. Now, we can't go around raiding ships like the pirates did back in the day for gold and jewels. But I think raiding your local shelter produces far greater rewards like this jewel, Perry.
Now, this little jewel came to the Arizona Humane Society actually back in October. And this is a kitten. She's basically was an underage, underweaned orphan out there by herself, no mommy. And we took her to our bottle baby ICU, you know, where we do kind of like 24/7 care. And to be honest with you, she had a really difficult time there. She really almost did not make it. She was kind of iffy from the start. But this little gal must be one tough little customer here because she survived. She made it. And then she went off to Ron and Linda's foster home. They're heroes of ours. They've fostered like, I don't know, 1,000 kittens or something like, maybe, no, that's like 500, I think it is. And I'm serious, I think it's 500. And she had upper respiratory infection and some ringworm. She lived with lots of other cats in that place. She lived with dogs in that place. She is extremely affectionate, and I'm having a lot of fun with her, actually. She's kind of like a dog in a way. She's climbing all over me. She's just really, very, very cute. So if you're interested in a very sweet kitty who's, again, very well socialized at this point in time, let's give this jewel a shiny new life.
Yes, definitely. She is such a beautiful cat. Thank you so much, Perry. Now, are you looking for a way to socialize puppy and get ahead of the curve? Well, AHS's Puppy Basics Training Class is a 2-week class designed for puppies under 16 weeks of age and will give you and your puppy a head start in basic obedience training as well as socialization with some puppy playtime. In addition, these classes will be held in our veterinary clinic where our trainer will use the popular fear-free training method to help puppies get used to being handled by a vet at a young age to reduce the fear of the vet visits down the road. Now, these classes will be held March 10th and 17th starting at 10 a.m. at our Marge Wright Vet Clinic at our Sunny Slope location. Make sure to sign up at azhumane.org/dog training. Now, I had no idea that we had a movie star here on Pets on Parade. Linda, who is this beautiful celebrity giving you kisses?
I was trying to get her to turn around, face the camera. I've got 4-year-old Goldie Hawn, and she's a retriever mix, I think. She's on the smaller side. Actually, I think she's probably the perfect companion size for traveling in your car, maybe going to the dog park. She came to us from the Maricopa County Animal Care and Control called the New Hope Program, and we take about 10 pets a week from their facility and bring it over to our facilities. And here she is with us, full of energy. I thought she was younger than 4, but she's 4 years old and she's just full of life. She might need some training. She seems to be very, very friendly. All the animals that she saw today, she wanted to play with. And she is pulling a little bit on the leash, so possibly some walking lessons, some training classes will get this little girl in perfect shape to be your perfect hiking companion. This is Goldie Hawn.
She's just showing off her good side, you know. She's like, I'm a celebrity over here. I do what I want. Thanks so much, Linda. And now let's say hello to 59 pounds of pure beauty. This is Chloe. Chloe's a 3-year-old Chinese Shar-Pei mix, and we can't get enough of her and those droopy eyes. She knows how to sit when you ask, but she'd prefer to be in your lap. Let's get this straight. Chloe loves attention in any form, whether it's belly rubs, hugs, kisses, cuddles, you name it. She's a wiggly ball of joy who can barely contain her excitement when her humans come to visit, especially with a leash in hand. This sweet girl was originally surrendered in November when her owner just couldn't afford her medical bills, and then surrendered again when her other adopter came into some personal problems. So if you are looking for a beautiful girl to add to your home, make sure to adopt her at our Sunny Slope location. Now we have an absolutely gorgeous girl who has been in foster for quite a while, and it just goes to show our need for fosters, Lisa.
It does. This is Betsy, 5 months old, and she was in foster for ringworm, which ringworm really isn't a worm. I don't know the origin of that. One of these shows will have to tell you how that got that name. But ringworm really is just fungus that gets onto the skin, similar to athlete's foot. It actually is athlete's foot. So it's certainly nothing to be afraid of. It does require a little special handling in the foster home because it can be contagious. But we have specific fosters that help us out with that. Plus, we do have at the shelter a place to keep and treat our ringworm kitties. It's pretty common with cats and kittens, and it's very contagious within the litter, so sometimes we'll get a whole litter with them. But needless to say, Betsy here is spunky, as you can see. She does not want me holding her back, and I don't know that she's that crazy about this bandana I just put around her neck either, but she is happy, healthy, she's purring, and is a really outgoing kitty. Right away when I picked her up, she started purring immediately, so she is going to be friendly. She's familiar with cats. But if you are thinking that you might be able to help us out with fostering some ringworm kittens, we will provide you all the instructions and the equipment, especially if you don't have other pets in your home, or if you have a room, like maybe a bathroom or something without carpet in it, would be a perfect way. We provide all the training and supplies. Please go online at azhumane.org/foster. And if ringworm isn't your thing, trust me, we have kitties that needs foster for all kinds of reasons. But we can use fosters for these sweet little things. But luckily, Betsy got her foster hero, and now she is ready for her family.
Definitely. And I think ringworm is like a semicircle on you, so it kind of looks like a worm, but they definitely could have named it better. I agree with you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Now make sure to keep it tuned right here on Pets on Parade. We'll have some special guests joining us to talk, or a special guest to join us to talk all about